You don't have to see it, but it's my life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but
no, I will if you don't show me right now. I will you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm going to you and then he's going to you again. So just do it. Pull that up right now. You got that pull that up. I'm going to you. You don't understand. I don't give a I've never anybody in my life, but I will you because you're with me. You're with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some now you're saying you didn't see some you're with me. I'm going to you up. I don't think you understand. And it's not going to be my hands, and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. So you have to tell me right now, and I'm recording this whole shit. FYI, tell me what the you're talking about. Because this is not cool. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Like, you saw some Yes, you're my brother. Be my brother and tell me what you saw. You're going to be able to find it?
Whenever I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you. But believe me, he has Miami on lock. But this is the love affair, baby. This is the love affair, baby.
Eddie and Ross and Callie, they all gay.
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know. You think you silent treating me, and you think I'm going to be, nah. You'll have a rude awakening. You'll just have silence. And ain't nobody threatening you, and I ain't trying to go back and forth with no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I ain't got no time for no motherfucking games. Where my life is at right now, I don't have no time for no games, baby girl. Me and you could be mad, I could have a spat, we could have whatever. Then after that, you better get on your job. That's really, that's all it is. Cause you got me on my job. Nah, it ain't never gonna work like that over here. You know what I'm saying? I was trying not to leave this message, but you have left me no choice. So either you go in the direction of like moving on and shit like that, or you like just like have me just keep moving. Ain't no threat, I'm just being clear. I can't do this shit with you every time you get upset. So either you go in the direction of like moving on and shit like that, or you like just like have me just keep moving. Ain't no threat, I'm just being clear. I can't do this shit with you every time you get upset.
What's the frequency tonight, Diddy?
The frequency is up. We're having a Club Love party. That's like a special private party that I throw, but you're invited. You're invited, Club Love. It's all R&B all night. All the things that I would play in my vibration, my frequency, because my frequency is different. Yeah.
How far did these fantasies go? Like, I understand if, like you said, the encounter, but was it oral, anal, like, was he directing y'all that far to shit that he wanted to see, or was it just regular sex with baby oil?
It was, she did give me oral, but it was pretty much regular sex with baby oil. Wasn't no like crazy shit.
But was he directing her throughout the whole encounter, Puff, I'm talking about?
Yeah, he would tell her like switch positions, when she's doing oral, tell her stop and pour the baby oil or pour it on herself, or like say certain shit, and she would follow along.
Wow. Did it seem at any time he would get jealous of what you guys were doing?
No, I didn't feel that. Yeah. But there was one time when she kind of caught an attitude with him when she was giving me oil. I was like, damn, she nice with it. And he said, yeah, she's one of the ones on my A team. Oh. And she was like, I am the team.
Delusional girl math.
They have us on a planned trajectory for 30 years for my daughters and sons to be broke. Everybody to be broke, like zero wealth.
To a freak off. Can somebody bring me to a freak off?
All right,
I want to go to a freak off. I want to get just like Cat Diddy. I need to get, I want a freak off. That's what I want.
Where's the guy?
Bring me to a freak off. That's not no academic. Oh my God. Stick with the other Italian.
Everyone thinks this is academic.
Stick with the Italian. You're not Italian, you're Spanish.
Oh, God, you're annoying.
And how proud I am of my brother. My brother is really going to go down in history as a living legend. You know what I'm saying? And don't wait for nobody to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I done already gave them to you. And I don't know if the bouquet going to be
all I need.
in this.
I don't need it from nobody else.
You know?
Incriminating text was the one that says, I ain't arguing with no bitch that got cheap-ass lint ball carpet in their house. Keep in mind, Diddy been running this gamut for 20 years. Not ever one of his bitches ever came on social media and outed another bitch beefing publicly. Kim Porter never beefed with nobody. Cassie never beefed with nobody publicly. It's until he dated a ghetto ratchet city girl who them chicks, they're so embarrassing, they don't care if they embarrass themselves. Gina, you been down bad forever. Since I came in the picture, ho, you've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as a bitch that eats and whenever he feel like. You a eater! You the same bitch that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. You wanted a baby, bitch. I have a career, ho. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the awards. Reminiscence on abortions. Oh, my God. When a chick mentioned the fact that you got an abortion, that's like a nigga dissing another gangster's dead homie. It's up. I told you. Young Miami fucked up the whole play. These chicks, they all knew about each other. They were stupid as shit. They won't hit each other up to be like, yo, he telling me he only fucking with you, da-da-da-da. He fucking with me like this. They would never talk. That's why in any good company, HR rule book, you tell them, don't discuss your pay with your coworker. You know why? We don't want you bitches to think this is a union. This ain't no fucking union for you hoes. When you deal with a ratchet bitch, she might even plot with one of your other hoes against you. That's like a union. You can't have no union. That's why Jeff Bezos don't like unions. He don't want no union for Amazon. Nobody likes unions. When I pay you, don't worry about what she get paid. Just worry about what you get paid.
See, now that's what I'm talking about, Shabambo.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got the Diddy case going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Once again, so they say Diddy's drug mule. If you guys remember the little white dude that got caught up before Diddy even went to jail, they said his drug mule pretty much testified and told him where he was, doing what he was doing with the drugs, what he was doing with the money, where he was getting the money, blah blah blah. So, and so much shit going on with this Diddy case. So now they seeing exactly what funds is being where and what funds is being allocated. Are they using what's that? Business bank accounts and business credit cards to make it an enterprise. He got a RICO case and he's the only one being prosecuted in the whole RICO case. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because they could have added the drug mule and maybe a prostitute or two, and they could have actually had a whole RICO case that made a little bit more sense than what we're seeing right now. All I'm saying is, I'm not a fucking prosecutor or FBI agent. This case looks kind of weak if we're only relying on Cassie's testimony because Cassie looks like she's part of the clique now. She looks like she's ready to throw motherfuckers under the bus. She looks like she's ready to really get on somebody's line if need be. And if she gotta make some calls to make sure that shit get handled, she sounds like she'll do it. So if your witness isn't the victim, if your witness is the person that is hosting the freak offs, doing the drugs, selling the drugs, getting more people to participate in these illegal activities, she seems like a co-defendant more than a star witness or a victim. Seems more like a co-defendant than somebody that we need to be listening to in absolute truth. See, you listen to somebody that's on the stand and you're thinking they're telling the absolute truth when they could easily lie and people don't even look towards the truth. We won't even have the truth if we constantly look at these dumbass lies. Diddy's not going to testify. We already know. So all we have to do is listen to Cassie testimony and maybe a couple freak off tapes. We've already seen that the jury got to see some freak off tapes. One of the jurors was dismissed and replaced by another guy because he was probably, looking like he was lustful over the tapes. Now I'm just saying I'm just throwing it out there. But he did get um, switched out as soon as he seen the tapes and he was, a black man. And how niggas is when we see some shit. Like we a little overreactive, you know what I'm saying? So this that Cassie and Diddy and Daphne Joy and whomever else is all in this court debacle. It doesn't make any fucking sense because all I'm seeing is a woman that wanted to be where she was at. If somebody found out that she was doing some of the illegal shit she was doing, she was ready to down, hurt, fuck up their shit. Had no problem doing that. Had no problem making threats. These threats shouldn't be taken lightly. You have power and you have a powerful man behind you that might be willing to carry out some of these things. How do we know that she didn't set up Kid Cudi? How do we know that she didn't make sure that half these prostitutes got paid? How do we know that she didn't want half the stuff that happened to happen? How do we know she wasn't transporting drugs for Diddy? How do we know? We don't know none of these things. We can assume a lot of things, but this assumption doesn't go with the court case. You can't assume to win a court case. It has to be without a doubt, right? And this is all I'm saying with this crazy ass court case where we getting all this information where the victim doesn't sound like the victim. It sounds like a goddamn co-defendant now. Half the victims are still getting paid by the alleged uh, perpetrator of the crime. Why are we still listening to people that's getting paid off? Nigga, what kind of court case is this? This is a kangaroo court. This is some crazy shit. We never seen people getting paid off by the person that supposedly harmed them. And we prosecute the person that's paying them off, harmed them, and supposedly gave them drugs and everything else that supported their lifestyle. And still supporting their lifestyle? You don't think this woman will lie on stand for certain reasons? Well, whatever. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance. We ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.